Hello, hello. It just disconnected. Oh my god. All right, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Can someone type the link, the new link? So sorry. You have to type in the new link, share it out again. And yeah, new link. Because I restart again, so it's gonna be a new link. I don't know why it disconnected just 15 minutes into the session. But anyway, we are in again. I noticed that these 2 days is quite unstable. Maybe because of the heavy rain and so forth. Yes, because the link, yeah, it's a new link, right? Yeah, it got disconnected. Hello, hello. Hi, Yan. Are you still looking at the same channel or is a different channel? Because just now my side disconnected, I reconnected again. Is it a new link? Anyway, somebody send in the link, please. All right, we are back again. So I won't delete the previous one. Yeah, cause I came in directly. Hello, hi Lei Guan. Yeah, very good to see you here. How's China trip? Yeah, very important information today I'll be sharing. Nobody has shared before. No masters talk about it, and I'm talking about science and how this science and metaphysics get together. Very important. Okay, so tomorrow I continue where I dropped off just now. There was a break. The great planetary parade tomorrow. So all the 7 planets, they are all on their own orbit, and they are actually orbiting the sun in different speed. Okay, I just give you a feel of it. Okay, Earth, one round of the sun is 365 days. I mean, who doesn't know, right? Everybody on Earth with some simple education will know. One round is 1 year, is 365 days. Now, let's look at the biggest planet, which is Jupiter. Jupiter, one round of Jupiter is actually 12 years. 12 years. And in fact, when we talk about Jupiter, all our 12 animals, you know about the 12 animals, every year there's an animal sign, is because of Jupiter. We are actually using Jupiter as a guide. How to win more money on Mahjong. Yeah, yes, we can talk about it. No, I'm not going to talk about it. It's a bit too sensitive. Anyway, so yeah. So when we talk about the Chinese metaphysics, we talk about the 12 animals. Now is the year of the snake. We are actually talking about Jupiter. Okay, the positioning of Jupiter. Because one round of Jupiter to Sun, around Sun is 12 years. So we want to know which year it is now. We just look at where Jupiter is. And our ancient sages and scholars, they gave the position of Jupiter an animal sign to represent. Okay, that's how animal sign came by. It's actually positioning of Jupiter. Okay, so now one round of Jupiter is 12 years. And the shortest is actually okay, the shortest is actually Mercury, which is 水星. Okay, Mercury. One round of Mercury around Sun is actually 88 days. So every 88 days, Mercury would have already made complete a full round. That's why they are running on different timing, different speed. And of course, let's talk about the longest of the longest is actually Neptune, 海王星. 海王星, one round is 165 years. 165 years. So basically, we have to pass, have to pass 5 generations in order to see Neptune one round. 5 generations, that means you give birth and then your kids give birth and then their kids give birth. 5 generations, more than 5 generations, then you will see Neptune complete one full circle, one full cycle. Okay, of course we have like Mars is 2 years, and Venus is 7.5 months. Okay, for Venus, if you want to know. Then Saturn is 30 years. Okay, Saturn is 30 years. Now for those feng shui freak, Okay, feng shui freak, you want to know why there's this period 9. Like the whole world is talking about period 9 now. So what is actually period 9? In fact, just now I mentioned one cycle of Neptune, one cycle of Jupiter is 12 years. That's how animals came by. Okay. Now, what about the when we look at feng shui, we look at periods. One period is 20 years. What actually is a period? A period is actually the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, so that means Jupiter moving on a 12-year cycle, right? Jupiter 12-year cycle like this, and then there's another one, Saturn on the other cycle, which is not the same orbiting as Jupiter, is a 30-year cycle. 30-year cycle. So then this 12-year and 30-year cycle, they will, if you use these two stars to if you take do all the recordings of these two stars, you'll notice that their positioning every year they'll change. Then every 20 years they will meet at the same place again. Okay, this creates the 20-year period cycle. Okay, so the 20-year period cycle is based on Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, so what is Jupiter? Jupiter is Mu星, Saturn is Tu星. So Tu Mu, Tu星and Mu星, which is the Earth and Wood, these two stars together, conjunction, okay, the great conjunction is the 20-year cycle of each period. Then now, why is there 9 periods? Why is there 9 periods? The 9 periods is because when the orbiting is not round. Okay, example is actually oval shape. Imagine now Jupiter, the 12th year, the 12th year, it's actually in oval shape. Okay, so when it's in oval shape and the oval shape keep on moving, okay, this 12 years is like this, then next 12 years it will be slanted a bit, then another 12 year, then another 12 year, then another 12 year, keep on changing slowly. Then based on our ancient scholars, what they did is they chronograph all this thing in, take records and so forth. Then they notice every 180 years they will have a total full cycle. This Jupiter and Saturn will have a total full cycle. That means they will meet every 20 years. But every 20 years when they meet, they are somehow slightly different. Okay, they notice that they're slightly different. So they actually shifted a bit. They meet the closest, then they go apart again. So when they meet the closest, they notice it's like this. And then 20 years later, when they meet again, somehow it's a bit changed. And then eventually, they will fully complete in 180 years. This gives you, that means they will meet 9 times. Okay, they will meet 9 times in a slightly different spot. Then the 10th time will be the same as the first time. This is what gives you our feng shui, the 9 periods. And then the 9 periods is then divided into, okay, that's too complicated. But this is, everybody talking about period 9 is actually the 9 cycle of the great conjunction, Jupiter and Saturn. All right. So I talk about this thing, then come back to the tomorrow. So tomorrow, which is the planetary parade. In fact, they are not in line. Everybody is talking about, oh, they are in line. You see them in line. No, I'm sorry. Are they in line? They are not. It's too bad they are not. So this is wrong information. Okay, I'm sorry. The other masters don't come and slap me. I know nobody talk about it. Okay, they are not in line. They just happen to be on the same side of the planet Earth. Okay, so planet Earth. We have half of it this side. They are all on the same half of the planet. That means they appear, all the 7 planets appear in the same sky that we can see. Okay, because when you are at any point on Earth, you look out on your sky, the most you can see is almost 180 degree, almost, because there are other mountains and contours and landscapes. Okay, you almost can see about 180 degree. Actually less than that, about 160 plus to be exact is 160 plus. Okay, based on scientific numbers. Okay, so what actually it means is they now all the 7 planets appear within the 120-degree angle. That's what they call it, the planetary parade. That means you know, sun and then earth orbit. The other planets orbit also. They all orbit in different location, right? In different location. Now the earth at any point of time when you look out, okay, sometimes you cannot see all the planets. That's a problem. You cannot see all the planets. So now they are all coming together in one lump, so that when Earth, you look out, you can see all the planets, but they are not in line. In fact, they are all various distances away from Earth. Some very close, some very far. Okay, so they are all in different distance. So when we see up, we see them somewhat in line, but in fact, they are all like around around the 120-degree view of Earth. Okay, that's when they say all in conjunction. It's actually just like you can see them all together in the same sky. Okay, now the so just how I mentioned, the 5 most important planet, 金星、木星、水星、火星、土星、金木水火土, which is the Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. This is the 5 elements, the most important to us because they are also closer to us. When I say closer, I give you a rough idea of how close is close. Okay, in the universe, we don't use kilometer to measure. We use light. We use light speed to measure. Okay, the speed of light. So in simply said, the closest to us is actually Venus. So Venus is actually 2 minutes away. Okay, 2 minutes away. That means if you shine a light to Venus, 2 minutes you will reach Venus. Okay, light years, yes. So 2 minutes away you reach Venus. The second closest is actually Mars. Mars is 4 minutes away. Okay, just imagine, to let you have a feel, it's like you walk out to buy food. You know, you just walk out of your house to buy food. So this is just 2 minutes walk, you reach. Okay, so 2 minutes walk, you reach Venus. Okay, we reach Venus 2 minutes. Then if you want to reach Mars, you need to walk 4 minutes. So quite near, right? 4 minutes. Then we have also what about slightly further? We have the Mercury. Mercury, you need to walk 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes of walk, you reach. Actually, it's light years. Like we shine light, travel 5 minutes, you reach Mercury. So you see, these 3 planets is actually quite close to us, right? It's 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Then let's talk about slightly longer. Jupiter. Jupiter, you have to walk for half an hour. Right, the light, when you shine, half hour later you will reach Jupiter. Okay, so that's how far Jupiter is. Still not that far. You walk half an hour, you still can reach. Not that far. Okay, then we talk slightly further. You have to walk 1 hour to reach Saturn. Okay, 1 hour of walk, you reach Saturn. Still okay lah. 1 hour walk, you still can reach there. So still okay, acceptable. So now how many planets we talk about already? We talk about 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. Right? Finish already? 4, half an hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we finished already, the 5. That's why you walk at most about an hour, you should reach. Okay, the furthest of these 5 planets is actually Saturn, which is 土星. Okay, it's a 1 hour walk you will reach. Now let's talk about the other 2, which is you cannot use your eyes to see. Like I told you just now in an earlier recording, these 5 planets, bare eyes can see. Without any tools, bare eyes, you can actually see these planets in the night sky. Now the other 2, which is 天王星 and 海王星, which is Uranus and Neptune, they are actually 2.5 hours away for Uranus, 2.5 hours of light shining. Then the other one, Neptune, is actually 4 hours away. So these 2 is already really too far-fetched. Okay, I would say forget about them. Too far-fetched. The energy to get you is not gonna work It's not going to be important anymore. So that's why our ancient scholars, they only talk about the five planets, the five elements, 金木水火土, okay, the five elements. Because these five planets is closest to us. They really affect us. The longest distance that you walk is only about an hour. I mean, the light shine an hour, you'll reach there. Okay, the other one is suddenly 2.5 hour, 4 hour away. It's more than double the distance. Okay, so let's forget about it. Now, just like I mentioned that all of them appear in the same sky. Okay, all of them appear in the same sky tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. But then they are all traveling on their own orbiting route, right? Orbiting path. So actually, you notice that a lot of masters throughout the whole internet, online or offline, have been talking about 2025 February 28th, the whole day. You can do this, you can see this and that. Actually, no. I am sorry. Don't bug at me. Yeah, there's only a certain hour that you can really see all the 7 planets. Okay, because we are on the one side of we are on one side of the planet. Okay, you cannot be appearing on 2 sides at once. Okay, that means if you are in Singapore, Malaysia, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, wherever you are, Indonesia, or whatever you are, even in Europe, in America, in Australia, okay, wherever you are, at the same point of time, you look out on the sky, you can only see about 170 degrees. That's about it. So, and they all travel at different speed. Okay, all the planets, just like I mentioned, some travel 88 days, cover a whole route of the sun. Some travel 168 years to cover. Okay, so they all travel at different timing. For them to really appear in the same sky, there's only a very tiny gap of time. And nobody has mentioned about this time at all. Let me tell you, the first most important information for you, okay? Because you see, at any day of the year, you actually can see all these 7 planets. It's just that they don't appear together, right? So now, what makes it so special? The so special is because when they all appear together, and if let's say each planet influence you in one of the element, okay, one of the elementary, one of your characteristics is being amplified by the planet. Okay, so then the best is, why is it so special tomorrow, is because all the 7, including the 2 small ones, are in the same sky that you can see, okay, and not on the other side of the world. So actually there's only a very tiny bit of time gap, okay, that nobody talk about. No Chinese metaphysics people talk about. I believe there will be astrological people talking about it, but Chinese metaphysics, no. So let me tell you the real astrological timing, okay, to see all the 7 planets appearing right in your sky. Okay, there are only a very short period of time of 4 hours. In fact, 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. There's only 3.5 hours. There's only 3.5 hours of the golden time, which I'm sharing now. Okay. For those that miss this, or your friends that miss this, you can even send them the replay link. This thing will stay there for another 30 days. But you don't need 30 days because tomorrow you'll be over. Okay. So there's only 3.5 hours. Yeah, about 3.5 hours. Okay, so this 3.5 hours is where all the 7 planets appear in your sky within the 120-degree view. That means you look up, you see it. Okay, now what is the golden time? The golden time is starting from about 4, I'm talking about this part of that means the +8 GMT, yeah, +8 GMT, which is Singapore, Malaysia, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and so forth. Actually, this stretch a bit off here and there, you use the GMT to play around. Okay, you need to plus or minus whatsoever, you play around with it. Okay, and don't take the last few minutes then you might miss it already. Okay, take there's a gap of about 3 usable about 3 hours. Okay, you take the middle one, that will be the most powerful. Okay, you definitely get it, you won't miss it. So I am talking based on GMT plus 8. Okay, GMT plus 8, which is Singapore, Malaysia, most of my audience, okay, is located. Okay, so the actual time starts from 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, 4:30 to 8. So we have 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. 8, yeah, 3.5 hours. 4:30 to 8, that is the time frame. Okay, in order to have the maximum receiving all the 7 planets energy together, okay, you only have a very tight schedule of 3.5 hours. Try to make use of don't use the starting and the ending, use the middle ones. Okay, that means if you want to use achievement charts or whatsoever, you should be looking at the 5 to 7 chart. That is the most usable. 5 to 7 most usable is in the middle. Okay, now, so what actually happens is that let me give you, if you want a bit more detail, okay, a bit more detail. The by okay, let's say by 8. Why the timings stop at 8? The reason is because Mercury and Saturn, which is Sui星and Tu星, okay, Sui and Tu, that means water planet and the Earth planet is leaving our horizon, is going down our horizon, okay, by 8. By 8 p.m. they'll be gone. They'll be on the they will pass through our sea level. Okay, by 8 they will pass through. So then gone. You don't get it anymore. Any good direction? Yes, I will give you the good direction in a while. Yeah, do share out. Somebody please key in the link here in the group chat. Okay, so by 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., Mercury and Saturn will leave our horizon, whatever zone. Okay, and then by 9, Venus will also leave. Venus will leave by 9. Venus, which is the metal planet, 金星 metal planet. So by 9 p.m., Venus will also be gone. And then Jupiter will be gone by about 1 a.m. So by the last one that is going to be off is Mars, which is 4 a.m. By the time you won't see any stars really. I mean, all the planets are all gone. Okay, the most important 5, okay, by 8, 2 gone, by 9, another 1 gone, by 1, the next one gone, by 4, everything gone. Okay, so and then the problem now is that the coming in starts about 4 plus in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock, 4 plus is where the last planet that is going to appear, I think is Mars. Yeah, Mars, in the afternoon. So that means it will climb out of the horizon or whatever zone you call it. Okay, that means only within this time frame, 3.5 hours is where all the 7 planets are in. Okay, nobody has talked about this, but I'm telling you. Now, you asked me about direction. In fact, the actual direction of I'm telling you in a very, till now, I'm still sharing with you the actual astrological point. Okay, the actual astrological positioning, direction, timing, and so forth. Later, but of course, metaphysics, Chinese metaphysics derive from all this, the energies and so forth from the planets. That's a reason why. That's a reason, right? You want to make good use of tomorrow is because all around you at once, right? Because they are always there, just that they come different timing. So the real big thing is all at once. And what benefit does it bring and what you're going to do, I'll be telling you in a short while later. Let me explain the front part first. So we should go out, walk without shelter. Yes. In fact, I want you to, I will tell you later. Carmen, wait a while. Okay. Yeah, give me a bit more time. I spend a lot of time to do research. You guys just need to spend an hour to listen to my crap. Yeah. So where were we? Okay. So then I that means about 4 plus 4:30, everything will be out, and then by about 8 o'clock, everything will be gone. Okay. So all start to go off. Now direction. They come in. All of these planets they somehow come in from the east side of the east side of the horizon. If you are in we are talking about plus 8 GMT, plus 8 GMT, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China. It's coming, they rise, the planets, okay, they rise from the east side. The east, some of them northeast. So east and northeast side, okay, east, northeast side of the skies, they will rise. But they rise in a bit further away from each other. That means not like all together. They are quite on different location. So, and then the timing of the rise is a bit hard to gauge. And also the point is that we have our dear sun. Our sun is very powerful. At that point of time, which is actually in the daytime, the sun is shining down, and the sun's energy is actually covering Earth. So it's very hard for the other planetary energies to get down to you, to receive it. So I won't suggest 4:30, 5 o'clock you go out and it'll be too hot. And also the sun energy is scorching, and then it's literally outshining all the other planetary energy. So I won't suggest that time. The actual direction that I want you to take note of is where it goes down. So the actual best timing, in fact, if you want to, the two timings that you can look at, one is the 5 o'clock timing, the other one is the 7 o'clock timing. The reason the 5 o'clock timing, 5 to 7, is because that is a good time frame which they are all around you. Okay, that means they are directly, most of them are directly above you, right above. That means you just need to go out for a walk and manifest or whatsoever. If you want to ask me about direction, you can actually use your natal direction. Okay, so if you have your destiny chart, you know what I mean, your Qi destiny chart, you can use your destiny direction. Okay, because now the I scared UV. Yeah, you don't need to go out at that time. You go out in the evening. Okay, so that time also the sun UV and all this thing is too strong. So don't do that. Go out in the go out in the what do you call, in the evening time. So when you are using the 5 to 7 hour, if you are going out using the 5 to 7 hour, the best is you are somewhere outside. You see, 5 to 7, the sun is somewhat going down, so there will be shade. You want to be exposed to the sky, but you can make use of the shade because the sun is going down, right? Imagine if you are using the 6 o'clock timing. If let's say you're using the 5 to 7 time, that means you use 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, all the stars are right above you. Okay, so you just need to be at a place that you can see the sky. Okay, at a place that you can see the sky, it's good that you have shade That means the shade is at the side. So because the shadow Okay, so about 6 o'clock, 6 to 7, you can use that. You can go out there, and then it will be right above you. Okay, you just need to backface your destiny direction. Okay, backface your destiny direction, because when all the stars appear, the best is to have all the stars there. What does it do? Okay, what does it do? All this energy is going to recharge your natal energy. That means, there will be times humans are like that. We get influenced by people. We get influenced and we go astray. We go cornered, we go side, we go astray. You sometimes lost yourself. Okay, sometimes lost yourself in the busy world, into all the noisy sound and all this. You lost yourself. So this is a good time that with all the powerful energy directly recharge all your natal powers. That means there are people with their 八字 chart or whatever chart or their destiny chart, they notice that they have gone astray. That means it's not very accurate anymore. They find that they have lost their actual natal power, the actual self. They already they lost their natal self. So this is a very, very good, powerful time with all the energies showering you. It actually recharges all your characteristics to it's like a reset. What happened if it rains? Better still. Max, I come back to you on the rain thingy. Okay, remind me. So the best now is that you use all this energy. It actually resets your natal powers back to factory. It's like a factory reset. Okay, that means whatever that you have gone astray, you lost yourself and so forth, it will give you a powerful reset, it's also like a cleansing. Okay, take away all the negativity and so forth. It's like a powerful cleansing. And also, if you have lost your concentration or whatsoever, this becomes a very good cleansing and reset. It gives you clarity. It's like, back to the original status. Originally, people have more than 5 senses. Okay, originally we have 6 senses, we have even 7 senses. But then, because of this busy world, noisy world, we have lost a lot of our powers. Okay, so this is a good time to really regain yourself, cleanse, reset, and regain clarity. Okay, so if you are using the 6-7 o'clock timing, then it's actually right above you. Okay, now I would say the most powerful is when it start to set. You know that by 8 they will be starting to be gone. Just like I mentioned, right? By 8 it will be gone. So when it's coming, for example, if you're using about 7 o'clock, if you're going to 7-8 o'clock, that timing, then it's setting all at the west side. It's all setting at west. Okay, quite concentrated. You see, when the rising, they are rising from east and northeast side, so they are a bit messy and they rise on different timing and so forth. So they are not very they are not like in one direction. Okay, it's very hard to find them in one direction. But I have somehow traced them about 6 o'clock, about 6 o'clock. They are right above us. Most of them concentrated right above. So when they're right above you, the best is to use your own natal. That is also your most natural, original power direction, and then use it to charge you. Okay. Now, if you miss that timing, then 7 to 8, they are all setting quite concentrated. All the 7 together setting about exact west, which is, if you ask me, is the rooster sector if you ask me. So it's west 2. They are all setting at west 2. So if you are using the hour from 7 to 8, then west will be the direction. If you are I would say the most powerful is back face west, not front face. That means you front face east, back face west. Okay, it's like the glow behind you. It's like, wow, it's like the sunset, then the glow, wow, the glow behind you. So all the planets setting behind you, it gives you the power, and then from the back you receive it. Okay, so west is the direction. West 2, the rooster sector. Reset factory setting, yes. Okay, so now what happens if it rains? I would say even if it rains, I will go out. Rain, you see, if you are for Maxpo, if it rains, depending on what timing, if it rains at 6, 5:30, 6:30, that kind, that means the energy is from top down. It actually strengthens the energy. It gives you more energy. I would say if the rain is not very big, I will go out. Yeah, it's even more powerful. Directly you receive it. It's more receiving. Okay, but if it's like 7, 8 o'clock, it rains, then I won't go out. I won't go out because the energy is from west coming in already. So I won't bother to go out in the rain. I will be find a place, nicely sit. I can see unblocked view of the west. Then I'll back face the west to receive the energy. Okay, now what do you do? Of course, everybody is talking about manifestation. Okay, so what is manifestation? You basically get into the alpha mode, and then you start to calm yourself down, and then when you reach the alpha mode, that means the line of clarity before you fall into sleep. Okay, then you really let go, and basically you let the energy cleanse you, clear your chakra, cleanse you, and then you then gain clarity and remove all the negativity, and then you recharge and reset, and you gain all the power. Okay, so now having said all this, the next things that I want to, of course, you guys, if you got question, do send in. Okay, I'm reading. Okay, but I got more things to share. Now, I believe you guys might have read somewhere that this might be a bad omen. Okay, this when when all this parade thingy. Okay, by the way, they are not in one line. They just happen to be in the same 120-degree view. Okay, somehow you thought it's in line, but actually they are not. Okay, and they are all different distance away and so forth. So anyway, so now let me explain a bit of what metaphysician and astrologists and so forth, what they have in ancient texts. Okay, in ancient texts. So just now I finished about the science of the actual positioning and so forth. Now I talk a bit about the ancient text and what it says. In the actually there are two different group of ancient scholars and sages talking about two very different things. The Mayans, that means the Maya tribe. You know Maya is like Maya, a tribe, an ancient, very high intelligent tribe. Okay, the Mayans, Maya. It's Maya, but then we call it like Singaporeans. Mayans. Whatever yen, Mayans. Okay. Maya, yeah. From Peru. Is it Peru? Back then it's not Peru lah, but now is the currently part of Peru is actually the Maya. Okay, so they interpret and in the ancient texts and the stone carving and all this this is a warning from God. When you see the 7 planets appear, okay, it's a warning from God. Normally bad things happen. Okay, bad things happen. That means it's a bad omen. Yeah, it's a bad omen. Then on the other side, which is the astrologers. Astrologers are typically from China and the West. Okay, the astrologers say that this is they sees it in ancient texts. They sees the astrologers sees this as a time for spiritual growth and transformation. Very powerful. Spiritual growth and transformation. So then you see like, one say good, one say bad. Then how? Now, after numerous researches, I can tell you both are correct. Yeah, both are correct. Based on historical evidence that Louis have researched, and I'm going to share with you. Okay, because now you just do a Google search, there will be people saying that it's bad, you know. Wow, you better hide in a cave and don't go out, and then you have to put your armor shield and don't get and then you have to get yourself ready, and there might be war, and and so forth. Then just now I just asked you to go out. A lot of the astrologers, the Chinese metaphysicians are actually telling you to go out and receive. But then there are also ancient texts and some societies that are saying no. Then how? So become very worrying. Let me explain to you. I would say my interpretation, Louis' interpretation, interpretation. Yes, Louis' interpretation. Okay, both are correct. Why? Let me give you some examples. The first ever recorded 7 planets in a parade in the same sky is 3,084 years ago. Very accurate. I really give you the exact year. 3,084 years ago. What happened? Okay, is when the Zhou dynasty took over the Shang dynasty. You know Shang dynasty, Shang Cao. Shang Cao is when the Daji, the Feng Shen, the哪吒, the all these shows they are showing now. Okay, and then the Zhou Wang and all these things. This is the Shang dynasty. Okay, the collapse of the Shang dynasty. Okay, when the Zhou dynasty, the Zhou people took over took over the attack and took over the Shang dynasty. That means the 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 doom of the Shang dynasty, okay, happened in 3000, exactly 3084 years ago, okay, and this is recorded right after the right after the seven planets parade. Seven planets parade. Right after that, Shang dynasty collapsed. Okay, that's the first ever noted in history of the seven planets planetary parade. Yes, yeah, that's the time, Carmen. And then the second, Feng Zhen Bang, yes, creation of the gods. So the actual first noted in history, in real history books, I actually have, in fact, two sets of history books, China history and all the actual history books. I have them. If you guys visit me in my office, I can even show you. Okay, so first ever recorded was the fall of the Shang dynasty. Then the second recorded was 2231 years ago. 2231 years ago, exact year, okay, is when the Liu Bang took over the Qing dynasty. Okay, so who is the Qing dynasty? Qing dynasty, that means the fall of the Qing dynasty. And who is Qing dynasty? Anybody know who is Qing dynasty? Is it because of delay? Qing dynasty, who is the emperor of Qing dynasty? Famous, very famous. Yes, Carmen, no prize for being the, thanks for that, is the Qing Shi Huang. Yes, Kelvin Chan, hello, Master Kelvin. Yes, the fall of the Qing Shi Huang dynasty. Okay, that happens 2231 years ago. In history books written, the second actual indication and recorded of the seven planets parade is right after the seven planetary parade. The Qing dynasty collapsed. Is when Liu Bang took over the kingdom and then forms the Hanzhu. That means we are called the Han. So SG how? Yeah, I will tell you in a short while. Give me a bit time. Today I'm going to talk a bit longer. Yeah, I do a lot of research. You just need to sit there and listen, or sleep there, lie there. Okay, so you know, we the yellow skin people, Yan Huang Zi Zishun, is it called Zishun? Anyway, the Chinese we are called the Hanzhu. Okay, it's all because of Liu Bang. So Liu Bang formed the Han dynasty, and since then forever we are called the Han people. Okay, so that is the second recording of the seven planetary parade. Okay, so when Liu Bang took over Qin Shi Huang, the Qing Cao. Okay, so wow, very very drastic, right? Then the third recording, I'm going to tell you three only lah. I'm not going to tell you all this, but the first three recordings you were already very amazed. Okay, the third recording is 1335 years ago. Yeah, election soon. Yes. Yeah. You so fast say what I want to say already. So anyway, the third recorded was 1335 years ago is when Wu Zetian became the first female emperor. Okay, in history written, the first three ever recorded seven planets parade. First one, when the collapse of Shang. Second, the collapse of Qing. And the third, the collapse of Zhou, I think. Yeah, then Wu Zetian became the first female emperor. This is the first three. Still same outcome. No politic discussion here. Later I kena ban. Okay, so yeah. So now, I've said these three. You go and think about just now what I've said earlier. The Mayans said that this is a warning from God, bad omen, that things is going to change. Okay, the bad things are coming. But then the astrologists, astro, astrologer. Is it astrologers or astrologists? I also don't understand. Anyway, so the astrologists, yeah, astrologists, yes, I am also an astrologist. The astrologist said that it's a time for transformation, growth. It's a good thing. One say the bad thing, one say the good thing. Actually, they are both correct. Why? It's because it depends which side of the fence you are. Okay, which side of the fence? If let's look at when the first time when this appear is in the Shang dynasty, Shang Cao. Okay, if you are the emperor of Shang, okay, then you will be like, oh no, doom, right? But if you are on the other side of the fence, wow, so good, we are going to kick the ass of that bad emperor. Then we're going to replace, and then it's a new start. So it really depends which side of the fence you are. Both are correct, right? And then the second time was when Liu Bang took over Qin Shi Huang, took over the Qing dynasty. It also depends which side. If you are from the Qing, then this is a bad omen. But if you are from the Liu Bang, this is transformation. It's a big transformation. We are going to stand up. We are going to wake up from our idea, and we are going to do what we need to do. That's why I say when all this is there, tomorrow, what are you going to do? You're going to submerge yourself with clarity of what you want, recharge, and you are ready to transform. That's what you're going to do tomorrow. Okay, so you are looking from the other side of the fence, which is the transformative clarity side. You are going to stand up and you will fight for what you want. Okay, with clarity of what you want, and things will happen. The power. Okay, so 武则天改国号周, yes, the Zhou dynasty took over is on the third ever registered when this 7 planets parade. Now that one is a bit too far, right? We are talking about thousands of years ago. Okay, we are talking about 3,000 over years ago. We are talking about 2,000 years ago. We are talking about 1,000 years ago. Just now the 3 recorded. One is 3,000 over years. The other one is 2,000 over years. And the third one is 1,000 over years. Now, let's talk about something nearer. When is the last 3? Interested to know what happened in the last 3 times when the 7 planets conjunction. No, you don't call it conjunction. The parade. When the 7 stars appear. Now the west versus east. Now let's, depends on your perspective. You're right. Okay, now let's talk about something closer to us. The last 3. Okay, the last third ever recorded in history. Okay, you can Google, you can check. Okay, is actually in 1982. 1982, and right after, no, it's not the World War. Is in 1982, because this is quite near already, quite near to us. I'm talking about the last 3. In fact, 1984, there's also another thing which I'm not going to discuss now. I'm going to talk only about the last 3. The last third one is actually in 1982. So what happened in 1982? In 1982, there was this massive, multiple human disasters, human natural disasters, or call it natural disasters. Okay, what actually happens? There was a very big disaster in transportation. A commercial passenger plane actually clashed with more than 100 people. In fact, 112 victims on board all died. Okay, it was quite a major disaster. And also the world ever the biggest ever stadium stepping disaster. Okay, that means the worst ever human disaster happened in record till today is still the record holder, is in 1982, where this stadium in Moscow, Russia, Moscow. It's called Moscow or Moscow. Yeah, the stampede. And more than 300 people, in fact 340 people died. Okay, it was the worst stampede in the world, in history. Happened in Moscow. Moscow, yes. Okay, in you see, all these are like human induced but natural disaster. Okay, happened in 1982. The airplane crash, it was one of the biggest airplane crash in history, one of the most significant. Okay, of course we have others in coming years, but that back then it was like the one of the worst, killed the most people, 100 over people. Okay, so that was in 1982. Then the second closest to us is actually on millennium 2000, in year 2000. So in year 2000, what happened? Year 2000, everybody know lah, the dot-com bubble burst, right? So the dot-com bubble burst, so financial crisis and everything. Right after, in fact, you see, why I say it's so specific is because the actual parade of the planets happened in May. The actual parade happened in May. And then in later part of May coming to June, that means right after a few weeks, like 2 weeks after the actual parade, the dot-com burst. The dot-com bubble burst. So it's like 2 weeks after the planet's parade, then voila, the whole dot-com, that was one of the biggest thing in the world, because everybody starting to rely on internet and the craze about dot-com and so forth. So the dot-com burst 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks plus after the planet's parade. Okay, so that was in year 2000. Then the closest to us, 家变 this one we talk ourselves, offline. Okay, so then the closest to us is the last time was in 2022. Okay, so 2022, when was it? Is actually in 2022 June. It's in June of 2022. Okay, so June of 2022. Yeah, the latest news, the 家变, the father kicked the son from the board. This one we talk separately. Okay, anyway, yeah, so we talk about 2022. June was the parade, and then right after June, what happened? Right after June, about 2-3 weeks, right after June. Oh, that one is even closer. Like one week after June, one or 2 weeks after June, is the worst global market crisis. Okay, that means the market share, everything went collapse. It was the worst after the dot-com crisis. That means if you study economy, I don't, but I just based on statistics. Okay, the 2022 was the worst market crisis. There was this worst market crisis recorded after dot-com. That means since since the 2000, there was a huge market crash. Then the next market crash was actually recorded in 2022. Okay, that was right after COVID, and the market crash, the global market crisis. So now you look back, the first 3 ever recorded was war. You notice, war. And then the last 3, the last one was actually human crisis, and then followed by economical crisis. Okay, so that shows something. That shows that, of course, when such crises happen, there are people that benefit from it. There are people that went down the drain. So the thing that I derive from all my research is the transformative energy. Okay, so you transform. And transform into what? In fact, based on metaphysics, we talk about the 5 elements. We talk about our natal self. We are actually gaining clarity. That means we are stepping, you want to gain clarity and step out of whatever that you have been ongoing, break the cycle. The whole thing is to break the cycle and transform. Okay, that means you cross over to the other side. Be it the dark side or the bright side. Yeah, see how you see it. But yes, these are the information that I present to you with all actual factual statistics. Yeah. So today, with all this said, I want to the actual outcome that I want to share with you is that tomorrow, the most important key point that I want to put across is the timing. Okay, the timing, the actual 3.5 hour timing. Okay, and then how you're gonna make use of it and why you're gonna make use of it. Now, I share the six incident, the last three and the first three incident that was recorded is for you to have a better understanding of what will happen after normally a parade of the planets. So don't blindly follow. There are a lot of masters or amateurs or even students or even scammers or whatever, I don't know. They will copy the information, keep on repeating and repeating and cloning. So I don't really do that. I will deep dive. I want to find the right information, then I will share. So those people have been asking about this for the longest time. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, there are already people asking. I keep on keep quiet. Of course, I want to keep it for my own session. But also, before I really get to the root of it, I don't normally will want to share. For employed to self-employed also, yes, Carmen, that's a very good one. So basically, yes, a transformation. And also, transformation doesn't necessarily, of course, from employed to become an entrepreneur, this is a great transformation. But the key thing now is that you need to find your true self. It's the true energy. Use the environmental, the universe energy. Now we are not only talking about environmental, we're talking about the universe energy. Use the universe energy to actually give you a full reset, to regain your actual nature self, the most powerful insight. It's like the reptile shedding its skin, shedding its skin, or the crab shedding its cover, or the shell, they call it. You put down your burden that is holding you back. Yeah, that's what I want to explain to you. Put down the burden that is holding you back. You shed the skin or the shell or whatever that is holding you back from your growth, from your full potential. Transform from a cocoon into a butterfly. Yeah, from a cocoon to the butterfly. That kind of transformation. And then you gain clarity, and then you can soar into the sky. Yeah, that's what I want to tell you. So you with the six events that happen, you see that the main changes, the transformative, okay, from even financial crisis, is actually a lot of people start, the change in position. Okay, that energy. Yes, boss Carmen. Butterfly to swan. Butterfly to swan. Wait, very big. One is from inside. From insect to do we call it a bird? A swan is a bird, right? That one is a bit too big. You might need you might need a personal consult from me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, interesting today. Interesting. I got more interesting thing to share. But let me have a coffee. Interesting or not, guys? Type a yes, 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 yes. Let me show me a lot of yeses. How many people are actually watching? Ugly duckling to swan. Yeah. Hi, Erika. Erika. Yes, Erika, right? Did I read correctly? Erika. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't just normally give info like this. I will make sure I don't normally just copy other people. I want to make sure that it's really useful for you. Hi, Richard. This is the first time you join. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about. If you got questions after all the yes, if you got questions, hi Laura. You can, of course, let me show you. Yeah, you can also contact us. Okay, if you got anything you privately want to ask me or whatever, you can contact us. Okay, you can scan here, contact us. You can ask me directly, or you want to do a whatever with me. Okay, now I want to talk about this. I am running, in fact, I'm closing already. Do a bit of sales here. Okay, after all the information, I'll do a bit of sales. I am closing my embracing the Eastern Winds voyage in April. I'm closing the registration very soon. By next week, I'll close it really. So I am bringing a group, okay, a group of attendees to a journey in China. So I have spent more than a decade searching for throughout all the ancient texts, doing my research and so forth. You really know how I do my research. I very deep dive on. I visited more than 50 different locations in China in search of the meridian spots, the place where there are even stages it's written in the history, stages that the people, stages, scholars and so forth, they attain enlightenment in that location. Okay, so I went there to really justify, is the energy there different, is the feng shui different and so forth. I went to more than 50 locations in China, and then some are wasted trips, about 30% wasted trips. I go there and then no longer powerful, no longer have the energy and whatsoever, wasted trip. So I spent more than a decade, spent more than 10 different trips, and every time I go there, I spend about like 2-3 weeks of my time there alone. Sometimes have to climb through the mountains, walk through the jungle, and so forth. And of course, some cute animals along the way to find the right location. And then I categorize all the different energies into transformative energies, and then different stages. So you see at the back of my brochure, I got all these 6 stages of transformation. So all the different transformation energies, the locations, and also I went again and again. If I found a place to be potential, then I will go there again and again based on the formation, the feng shui and so forth. I will derive the actual time where the most powerful energy is. That means the time where the portal opens. Yeah, the portal for the energy. I will go there and test again, try again to find the best timing. Then I chronograph my voyage, and I'm bringing you. Okay, so I'm closing the registration already because I need to pay for all the hotels and so forth to lock it down. So for those that are interested, do quickly, as soon as possible, contact me, scan this to fill up the form. Fill out the form. Either you can go all the way to there's a page that you can make payment, or you can just select for our team to contact you. Okay, so fill up this form, very important. For our voyage of the ancient winds, Eastern China. It's actually a series. This is season 1. So every year I'll bring to a place. Different. I got so many places to bring you. In fact, I'll cover the whole world. So not only China, I will go all the way to Americas, Europe's, and a lot of other places. Okay, because of the dragon the dragon veins going out, the mountain ranges. Okay, so there are a lot of these special parts, but the starting point is from China. Okay, you want to absorb as much as possible. Yes. How long must I be out there under the sky? I would say you go out for a while, typically like 10 minutes, I would say should be enough. You need clarity. If you go there, you are like chit chat on the phone with your friends or whatever, then it's useless. You stay there 2 hours, 3.5 hours also useless. But if you really settle down, concentrate, and cleanse, give instructions, have a clear direction of what you want to achieve and so forth, typically 10 to 15 minutes will be powerful enough. Okay. So for those interested, my voyage, please contact me as soon as possible. I'm closing my registration soon. That's about it for today. Question time. Interesting? Do share out the of course you can stay there to absorb as much as possible. Yeah, you can go out and absorb as much as possible. You want to stay there for 3.5 hours also can, because you let the energy really penetrate and go through you. Okay, penetrate and go through you. Really take your time to reset. You can do that. Really stay there for 3.5 hours throughout also can. Okay. The thing now is that if really you can manage to really get to the right spot to do the trigger, 10 to 15 minutes is already enough. That's what I want to say. Any special place you will be at tomorrow to absorb the good, and not gonna tell you. Later you all come and disturb me how? No lah, actually anywhere also can. I would suggest a place quiet enough that you can really in fact if morning, what time? It's not morning. It's not morning. It's at night. It's evening, sorry. It's not morning. So okay, go to a place that you can really if given a choice, find a place that you can really sit down and concentrate to absorb. Okay, sit down, concentrate to absorb. Typically my manifesting posture, that means I cross my leg, my hands on my lap facing up, relax, close my eyes, concentrate. Okay, so find a place that can do that. Don't do it in the middle of Orchard Road lah. Then it's a bit like, you know, you go to Bintang Square, and in the middle of Bintang Square you go and do it, or in the middle of Orchard Road you do it. Then it's a bit difficult lah, right? Yeah, you can do it. For example, is Lei Guan still here? Lai Guan, is Lai Guan still here? Lai Guan like to do it in a rooftop. Yeah, rooftop of her workplace. Yeah, that's a very good thing. The rooftop, nobody there ma. You can really you know, and receive. Yeah, very good. Lower Piers, yes, Erica, very good idea. Yeah, I might be there. So yes, you can go Lower Pier, the center of Singapore, the Meridian, the Pakwa of Singapore. Those that have joined my Yan, you also know, right? Those that joined my 2 weeks ago, the walk, I really show you where to find the pure energy in Singapore, right? Pure energy. That's a very, very good location. The place that I show you the eggs, remember there's lots of eggs there, the eggs from the snail, that area. Of course, you can go to the bridge there, and also the place with all the monkeys. But I'm a bit worried now after that incident where all the monkeys guarded the place like a holy grail. Don't let us go over holy. Yeah, maybe I tell you the animals have their 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. They most likely they know that the place is good. Okay, those that went with my walk 2 weeks ago, the morning walk, they will know. Maybe the monkeys actually feel the energy, so they guarded the place so tightly we can't even get close. Yeah, you go there to do the but be careful the monkeys later you halfway, the monkey climb on your head, then don't come after me. Yeah, yes, that is a very good spot. In fact, those that know the, you know, I brought you to the tree also, right? The tree might not be so good for this because you need the sky. So you go to the monkey spot or the bridge a bit further up. The bridge spot will be good. Yeah, be careful. The monkey there quite aggressive. Don't play. I bo bao one. Later Louis say go there. Then you go there later, you got problem, you find me. Jialat. Okay, I finished my coffee already. Any more questions so far? All good? I think we have a good session today. From 9:30, 10:30. Wow, not bad. I still maintain within 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Good timing. You see, I speak quite fast, because a lot of precious information to share. All right, I will say my thank you and goodbye. You guys can say your goodbye. And by the way, share this video out. The video will always be around. Oh no, FB changed their algorithm already. So 30 days later, this will be gone. They start to purge away. Europe trip with shopping, more people join. Yes, in fact, no. I won't. I will do Europe trip. In fact, Greece and all these places is in my plan. But my actual voyage, certain days, normally in a week. Okay, I will do that only. Of course, all the people that join, the participants and so forth, they can then stay a few days longer or go there a few days earlier. Then we can all go shopping together. No problem. I will be there. Oh, by the way, for those that are interested for the voyage, the in my brochure I already put in over here below here. Not my labubu. I'm talking about the details there, not my labubu. I really stated the airports to arrive and the airports to leave. So both the arriving and departure, you want to stay in the city for a couple of days longer. That means you reach a few days earlier also can. You want to after the voyage, you want to stay a few more days in the city also can. It's really up to you. And you can go for a tour or whatsoever, because the two cities that we are staying, our journey don't really cover all the spots there. So you don't worry. You want to plan your own excursion or short tour or whatever, it's okay, no problem, you can go. It won't overlap one. The places that I bring you is not in the city, but the hotel that we are staying is right in the city, so it's very convenient for tourists. It's the best tourist spot. So yeah, you can walk around. For example, in Hangzhou, we are in front of the lake. Yeah, so you can go for a lake walk and all the shopping and whatever is all there. Very comfortable. Then if you are in Nanjing, it's also right in the middle of Nanjing with all the train station. You can go everywhere. Very extremely convenient. So I purposely plan it in this manner. Westlake, yes. It's not Westlife, it's Westlake. Sihu, yes, it's the Sihu. Very nice place. Okay, that's about it. So when I plan the Europe trip, please join me so we can have a private shopping spree after it or before. Join my China first. Hi, yeah. Come on, join my China first. April. Oh yeah, you asked for more information. I haven't sent you, right? I'm closing soon already, by the way. I'm closing by next week. Lei Feng Ta. You can go Lei Feng Ta, no problem. My voyage doesn't cover Lei Feng Ta. So all the places that you want to go, just go. Because I won't be if it's so easy, you don't need to follow me. If it's so easy access, like, bring you to Lei Feng Ta, then you don't need to follow me already. Of course, you follow me, I did all my research, I bring you to places that you never think you will be going. Yeah, so definitely it won't be Lei Feng Ta, but then yeah, you can go Lei Feng Ta. It's a nice place. Okay, I've been there. In fact, the whole Lei Feng Ta is rebuilt. The old Lei Feng Ta is no longer there. Yeah, it's a whole rebuild. Okay, that's about it. Thank you, everybody. So I will say my goodbyes. I will see you next week, every Thursday. Join my TNT with Louis. TNT stands for Thursday Night Talk. TNT, Thursday Night Talk with Louis. I will be sharing whatever. Okay. Yeah. Xu Xian. Yeah. And go and find the monk also. Okay, that's all. Good night. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you. So tomorrow all become powerful. Bye.